Alright, so George St-Pierre, the Canadian Blanken, is saying that he has an eye injury. The UFC was aware of it in February when he signed his new contract. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody was on the same page. So that's the reason he could not fight Michael Bisping right away. That's the reason that he wants to give us now. But we all have to remember, that Michael Bisping also has a bad eye too. GSP apparently has a bad eye. This is why I said before, why announce the comeback? Why do the press conference if you have other obligations, if you're not 100% ready to fight? George St-Pierre the other day came out and said the UFC was aware of his promotional duties to Bud Light, Budweiser, whatever it was, and that was the reason he couldn't come back and fight. He said, hey guys, we have to pay our bills. We're fighters. We have other obligations. I'm not able to fight because I already had other obligations to Budweiser to do in-person pictures with fans and all this type of bullshit. It sounds like GSP is just trying to take away some of the negative press. A lot of people don't care about negative press. A lot of people say any press is good press, but George St-Pierre is definitely a guy that likes to have a clean image. You could even go back as far as when a TMZ reporter asked him when he was walking if he had a baby's mama on the way, a baby's mama, and that's why he needed to walk away from the octagon. And GSP looked at that TMZ reporter like, dude, why would you fucking even ask me about a rumor like that? Don't even ask me that. And then, GSP went into his fucking like, oh no, I don't want to talk about any of my personal problems and all of this stuff, and I just need some time away. But the initial look that he gave that guy was just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing asking me questions like that? You should know better. GSP should have never came back. He should have signed his contract and said, guys, I have an eye injury. I have some shit that I had to do over the summer, but I will be back 100% in fall of 2017. At that time, I'm going to fight at such and such division. No matter who's a champion, that's who I'm going to fight. But, at the end of the day, GSP's the guy that always say it didn't matter about the belt. It wasn't about the money. It's not about the gold. It was about legendary status. Now he's talking about the stock market. Everybody's fucking stock was down, but Michael Bisping's stock was so high. But, at the end of the day, he couldn't even commit to that fight fully. I think Dana White's looking really bad right now because now you have GSP stalling the fight. You have Michael Bisping stalling the fight, and they're trying to make the fight behind the scenes. They're both like, dude, GSP has everything to win. I could beat Michael Bisping. I want that fight. I could out wrestle him all night. And you have Michael Bisping saying like, dude, I'm about to be retiring soon. I just want to guarantee multi-million-dollar payday, and I'm going to get it against GSP. So both of these guys are working behind the scenes to keep this fight on. Dana White hasn't backed off of his statement that this motherfucking fight is off yet. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens in the fall. We're talking about interim title. So if it is an interim title, Robert Whittaker versus Yoel Romero, that fight happens. The winner should be guaranteed a title fight at Michael Bisping. But, we all know at the end of the day, it's gonna matter what makes the most sense. But at Dana White's last statement, he did say GSP is fighting at 170 pounds whenever he's ready to for the title, whenever he's ready to actually come back. So it doesn't sound like Dana White's playing too many games. I guess only time will tell. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.